Coachmen 297 RLDS Freedom Express lightweight trailer here at Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan. And this is far from a base model. That's one of the reasons I put these videos together. You may find this same model out there somewhere a dollar cheaper. Start comparing the options and the upgrades on it. You might find out why. For instance, this is a Liberty Edition, which is the upgraded series. Instead of a base model like an LS, think of this like the LT with the power windows, doors, and locks. What does that mean in English? Couple things. First of all, the full front nose cap that you saw in the front, that is the instant indicator that this is a Liberty Edition, not a standard run Freedom Express. Cool little things on this. If you let me see if I can get you the proper angle on here. You see how this is kind of textured and this is nice and smooth? They still give you rock guard protection on here. This is Diamond Shield. This is the same kind of stuff you find on motorhomes. Very high dollar stuff. They're putting this on their towable travel trailer. And what's funny is they really don't even talk about it. They don't even mention it in their literature. It's almost like an invisible feature that you get on their trailers that you don't even realize. A lot of folks aren't even aware of the value of what they're purchasing with that. A power tongue jack, standard item on here, power awning. You also see power stabilizer jacks. Everything on this is push button simple. You know, your idea here is you're going to spend more time camping and less time setting up your campsite and enjoy it more. This is a front bed slide, and you can see that you have easy access to your underbed storage in here. So not only do you have a large pass-through storage, you also have a underbed storage. Typically, in a travel trailer with a bedroom slide, you only get one or the other. You don't tend to get both. Black and tan skin package that you see on here has recently moved over into being a standard feature from an option previously. Another recent change is not too long ago. These were built 78 inches tall inside. They are now built 81 inches tall. And that doesn't sound like much until you're a tall guy like me and you're standing in the shower. And then you find out that 3 inches is the best thing that's ever happened to you. Notice too the size of this awning, extremely long. It is probably easy 20 foot, maybe 22. Underbelly of this is enclosed, insulated. I'm not going to tell you this is a Four Seasons camper, but in general, as long as the parks are open, even in spring and fall, you'll be comfortable here. If you add the grill option to a Freedom Express, this is what you get. It's a freestanding Coleman Grill. So if you don't want it near your trailer, not a problem. Take it off, move it, say, over to the picnic table under your your awning here, and have a good time. It feeds off of those little like 1 pound bottles that you can get at, say, like Walmart or Gander Mountain, Target, wherever. And you can get a lot of those really cheap. One bottle will cook 75 hot dogs. Pretty cool. One of my favorite parts of this one is all the windows. This is the floor plan that has about 1 billion windows. The color scheme that we're looking at here, before I forget, I haven't seen the sheet. I believe this is called Autumn. And the reason I'm mentioning that is because we sell a lot of this model. So if you know, you're not a fan of these types of fabrics, keep in mind, you know, the pictures might look a little different. There's a reason for it. I try to make the pictures match every single trailer, whereas this video is kind of here for stock footage. Now, you may have noticed on the side while I'm on this topic, you may have noticed on the side, or you may notice on the slide-out fascia here, the indication of Coachmen's 50th anniversary. At the end of the 2014 season, the beginning of the 15 season, Coachmen is celebrating their 50th year in the towable RV business. So they added a special little package that's equipped on this specific trailer that we're looking at. The reason I'm telling you this is I expect partway through the 2015 camping season, that package will phase out. And I just kind of, again, want to mention that the pictures might look a little different from this video. Please always call for details. Absolutely, I mean, we're forewarning you about this. You know, we're not trying any level of deception here, but these things change so fast every day. The under sink drawer in a Coachman is a thing of beauty, and if you've ever owned a camper, even in your house, you know that there's no good drawer space under the sink. Coachmen solved that problem. Now you have tons of countertop space in here, and you'll also notice you still have extra drawers here. And look at the construction. You can see that this is all plywood box construction on here, full extension, so it's easy to get into and it's going to last you a lot longer. Now, one of the other things that you're seeing here, quick mention, again, the options we have in this trailer may or may not be on your specific trailer. Please double check our options list. But you see the nicer solid surface countertops. You see the fireplace over here. You see the 33% larger 8 cubic foot refrigerator freezer. Those are all parts of, but not the entire part of, the Premier package that we have equipped on this trailer. So we've taken it from the LS to the LT with the Liberty Edition, then to the LX with the Premier package. So this is essentially the highest amenity level available on this trailer is what we're seeing here. We've also swapped out the standard chairs for recliners, and that's a special upgrade you have to specially request. We like to do that because a nice floor plan like this, you deserve a spot to kick your feet up. Notice the windows on the sides of your slides in your Coachmans here. They do slide open, so you do get good airflow. And in general, I mean, your construction, your cabinetry, with 50 years of experience, these guys know how to build a trailer very, very nicely. I love the big windows. They're letting in all the light in here. I don't know if you noticed, but I have no power run to this unit. So all the light we're seeing is just ambient light that's flooding in through the windows. Another little thing, this is a recent update. I love it. I love the silly little things like this. Is a shoe garage right next to the door. It sounds dumb, but the little things like that make life so much better. You know, your shoes always end up in a big ugly pile by the door. It's the perfect way to move them out and get rid of them. Coachmen does not use air beds. They do not use innerspring mattresses. This is a trifold memory foam sofa that is very comfortable, easy to use. You don't have to be a professional wrestler to pull the bed out of the thing. And you notice you even get your own little drink holders on each side with this. The King U-dinette that you see here, that folds down into about a 7-foot bed. And here's what's cool. I've told you about the upgraded countertops in the Coachmen. Even their standard countertops, which is what you're seeing here, are still better than what you typically find in the industry. It is sealed edge countertops. There's no seam where water can get in there and swell the material and cause a soft spot. It can't happen. Additionally, the storage options that you get under these U-dinettes are supreme. Not only do you have huge storage on both sides, you have storage in the back, and you even have these cool little slider panels to sort of look back there and easy access your storage without disassembling the entire thing to get into it. Now, above the dinette, you notice the skylight right here. That's part of the reason we're seeing just so much light flooding into this trailer. Before I forget, we tend to equip the more powerful 15K Air on this. In English, if you're not familiar, the difference between the 13 and the 15,000 BTU AC is 50% more power. It's a big deal. It costs very little to upgrade that from the factory. It costs a lot to upgrade that aftermarket. So we do it now from the factory. Big TV is included with this. We have them pulled out the moment they come in. We put them in the original box so that you're the first people to touch them. Right below the TV, you see the DVD system here. And if you notice a little icon, this is indicating it is also Bluetooth enabled, so you can wirelessly sync your phone to it. Android, iPhone, anything that they have out there. Amazon has a phone now. Samsung makes their own phones. They can all sync up to that wirelessly. You can play your favorite music through your stereo without even hooking up a wire. You can keep your phone in your pocket. It's very easy to use. Plus, you can charge your phone right up here in this area, so you can have it all in one spot. The fireplace I mentioned is also an electric space heater. That will do a great deal toward knocking down chilly air in spring and fall without even burning your propane, which your furnace is the #1 user of propane. Other than your furnace, your camper sips propane. Again, I mentioned this is 81 inches tall. That makes a big difference here in the shower. And again, you see the better Coachmen countertops everywhere, even in the bathroom here. Especially important in the bathroom where you're splashing water around. Just to give you an idea, I am 6'3" with shoes on any day of the week. And here's the extra headroom that extra 3 inches gets you in a Coachmen. It's a big deal. Now, linen space in a bathroom is one of my personal pet peeves. Even these high-dollar fifth wheels that they build, a lot of times they don't even have a place to hang a shirt or put a towel in a bathroom. That is not a problem in this Coachmen. You see that this cabinet goes to the elbow of a grown man. So, you know, and what's cool, this is removable shelving. If you want to turn this into a double hanging storage, you can do that. You could make it 2 hangers with 2 shelves. You could do anything you want with it. Now, the cool part about this, with the bed being in the slide, it allowed them to get kind of fun and creative with the front wall. So if you can excuse me for seeing my reflection for just a minute, you get to see this entire front wall is pure wardrobe storage. Literally wall to wall storage. Now what's cool is because you have that pass-through storage outside, which you need outdoor storage on this, it raised the floor of this cabinet up. Stuff is easier to get to here because you have more storage outside. You gain 2 benefits to that. You gain more storage inside and outside. And if you're a person who maybe has a hard time, you know, bending over or something like that, this is easier to access. Big windows here in the bedroom, letting in lots of light. You have one there. All of these mirrors are going to reflect that light around, and you'll get double the use of the light in here. That's a trick that even the Egyptians knew. The bedside, or the foot of the bed dresser, is also extra large. You can see the depth of this thing here. Again, just to kind of give you the idea, it's actually longer than my elbow. And again, we still have the nicer countertops here. This place right here is begging for a flat screen to be installed against this wall. You see you have extra storage above. We have all kinds of dresser space below, and even in the bedroom, we're still looking at full extension glides. They don't cut corners anywhere in this coach. They build it all the same. They build it all right. And a second entry door right here is extremely nice because you're just a hop, skip, and jump away from just hopping into the bathroom facility when you're going down the road. Then you don't have to worry about running slides in and out. You just open the door, hop in, hop out, you're golden. By the way, that's your TV right there. We keep it new in the box. 32-inch, high-def flat screen. I try to keep these videos to like 4 or 5 minutes. I'm going on 12 minutes, and I can think of like 30 more things to talk about on a Coachman. There's a lot of value here. It's the reason it is, you know, one of the nicest, best-selling lightweight trailers on the market today. So give us a call and learn even more. 800-256-5196. Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan. Thank everyone. Stay safe, have fun, and happy camping.